What is your name, position, and company?
My name is Dwindle Patrick. I work for U.S. Department of State. I'm a security engineer officer.
How did you get started in cybersecurity?
Security professional began about 20 years ago when I joined the Foreign Service as a security engineering officer.
What is your educational background?
My main degree was mechanical engineering. I received that from Georgia Tech Institute of Technology. So successfully graduated from that, I ended up going back to Clark, Atlanta to pursue my math degree.
How hard was it to change to cyber?
That's a huge leap for me. When I came aboard to the Foreign Service, we had to take a lot of technology courses. So at the time, they were looking for transitioning some of the engineers to do cybersecurity. So going through that initial shock of it, because I wasn't familiar with computers, I started working very hard and trying to learn gradually. So that's why when I was interested and finally became over to cybersecurity, I started finding people who were going to pour into me. And so I started developing these skills.
What do you recommend for STEM students?
If you have a curious mind, if you like solving problems, if you like to look at the long game and try to develop an understanding of how things work, then cybersecurity allows you to do all those things.
Do young people today need to be more aware of phishing emails?
They have to deal with technology, but now the technologies that we used to have is right here in the palm of their hand. So each day they're interacting. And kind of feeding on to your analogy, when they have software updates, that's why it's very important to update your phones with the latest patches, because the experts are working behind the scenes to make sure that your system is working perfectly. Televisions are now possibly doing things that you have to be aware of. So it's going to be everywhere, from small devices, all the way, Internet of Things, to planes, going to have that technology embedded. So I find that the youth are more able to transition and understand those at an earlier age. And then when they start progressing in their career or in their life with this technology, it'll be second nature.
What was your favorite subject to learn?
My strong suit when I was younger was mathematics, because again, I took a problem and I was able to kind of figure out the pieces.
In regards to chess, is it important to learn?
Yes, any age actually, because chess forces you to make a decision, to weigh all angles, to try to predict the outcome of your opponent, and tying it into mathematics, sciences. That curiosity bled over to those type of subjects as well, because the curiosity of, if I mix these things together, what will happen? When you're using rationale, in your thinking process, once you understand how it works, then now you can apply it. And now, as the chess reference, now you can start thinking as the opponent. And as you make changes or decisions, then now you can counter those decisions, because now you're thinking about the opponent from his or her point of view. So with that, you can eliminate choices and kind of fine tune what the bad guy's going to do.
Should we all be concerned about the dangers of cyber?
We should be very concerned with it, but it shouldn't stop us from interacting with the device. We should always try to make sure that we understand, to a certain extent, how it works, what makes it function, how to install software to protect yourself, how when I go into public, I use a virtual private network to protect my data across different networks that I don't control or not familiar with. Even when you're doing wireless, the same thing is there. Wireless is just like radio signals that are out there. That's just for, if you look at a net, you can just swoop that fly out of the air, and now that becomes data just being transmitted everywhere.